My name is Itlali. I live in Zitácuaro. We produce trout for a living. I live here with my husband, with my mom, and I have a 10-year-old. We live here in the center of Mexico. "95% of the food that we eat is made here in Zitácuaro. It's produced here. And we try to eat things from the garden and from the trout farm. My mom started with a farm 25 years ago with my grandfather.
Well, I was working at the National University of Mexico, and I decided to live in the country and to work in the country.
When she settled down here, she looked for this place to live and to produce something.
Encontré un lugar muy bonito aquí en Zitácuaro.
Our whole family works together in the farm.
My son practically was born at the farm, and I think it's a splendid place to grow as a child. You have water, you have a river, you have mountains, trees, the freedom of the forest.
Mis cosas favoritas de hacer en la granja son correr en el bosque, recolectar hojas, y hacer pequeñas presas con los palitos y alimentar a las truchas.
Unfortunately, all the forests that surround the trout farm are already gone because of deforestation.
The problem is they are cutting a very special forest. We are losing a lot. We are losing soil, we are losing biodiversity, and we are losing water.
La deforestación es un grave problema porque está acabando con todos los bosques, la hábitat de muchos animales, y cuando se tala el bosque ya no hay que filtre el agua de la lluvia y hace mucha falta el agua.
I think it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy not only for me. It's a tragedy for all the people, for Zitácuaro and for Mexico City, because the water is for everybody. It's not only for my trouts.
Instead of people cutting the trees, they began to put trout farms to motivate people to produce something else than cutting the woods. Trout farms are interesting. In Mexico, where there is trout, it's pretty. There's no other option because there's forest, there's water, and the water that goes to Mexico City, most of the water comes from here. It's an activity that makes you understand the importance of the resources we live for and from.
La acuacultura rural es muy importante porque conserva el bosque y entre más personas como coman pescado y marisco de la acuacultura, más granjas habrá o algo así, y la gente no tengo que cortar los árboles porque es un muy importante recurso para las familias que viven de la acuacultura.
Now the people that once cut the forest, they do trout for living, and they really care about the forest because they know that without the forest there's not going to be any water. This will help our community because people can produce and conserve at the same time, and they can see that this is the most important thing of it all, to leave the next generations something that they can care about, be proud about, and do that for living.